Howdy y'all, Scott Grove here, GroovyMusicLessons.com. Dr. Groovy, the guns are so big today I just can't even begin to show them to you because you'd all be up there trying to kiss them like I usually do. Okay, so first things first, yeah, of course we've had a couple of major dildos. That'd be Whining Wyatt and Douchebag Dave. So you guys have been paying attention to those. Yeah, so yeah, Whining Wyatt, the last video I posted. I actually contacted the police in his town, and they have actually viewed his videos, and good for him. He's going to actually get a visit from the authorities and get taken to his local hospital for a psychiatric evaluation, because it looks like he's going to blow a gasket. They said, yeah, this guy's lost his flipping mind, so he'll either get the help he needs or at least get taken in to get evaluated. So, and then of course old douchebag Dave, once I told him, yeah, I wasn't going to kill him and his family, you know, just hire somebody else to do it. No. Anyway, so authorities called on him too because he's publishing false information about where I live, what kind of money I make. Oh, I filed on $50,000 for the taxes last year. I make double that in a month, dude. But anyway, posting information, false or otherwise, on the internet is illegal. So Dave will get to answer to his local authorities too. So, now that those morons are out of the way, let's get to today's trading part number 8, show and tell time. I only opened one, and yes, again, one of them I haven't opened, again from USPS, marked fragile, and who's it from? It usually don't say, and it doesn't say. Costs $20.43 to ship it here though. And it's an Amazon box marked fragile. It's beyond recognition. So if this is your package, know that it may or may not have made it properly. Again, USPS at work again. Fragile marked everywhere. And that's the United States Post Office, folks. Again, it's opened right there. I don't know if anything's broken yet or not. We'll find out together. So quite a few things here today. I only opened one because I just had to check it out first, because I knew it was going to be great. This one here actually came in this big old box right here. UPS dropped this one off, and he had it packed so amazingly well. It suffered some damage on the box, but that's UPS. That's anybody, any carrier will do this, but the item came perfectly fine. Just packed very well. Okay, came from Bill. Let me see if I can get a date off the, or address, because I want to get him right. Oh, in Iowa, exactly from the same town my father was born and raised in. And then he moved to Indiana and met Mama, and they came to the very, very first White Castle restaurant ever built right in the middle of Indianapolis, and had a little date there. And yeah, I used to eat that place all the time, but yeah, that was the very first one ever made. Yeah, I don't know why I went down that road, but I miss me some White Castle. Those 3 o'clock in the morning after the gig, you know, eating 12 of those things and then just crapping your guts up. Good times. Okay, now Bill has sent something amazing, and I get to prove another thing. I'll get to show this to Wyatt. Yeah, just one of those other morons out there that you just have to see the last video to even believe it. He's put out 5 videos on me so far, which of course have been turned in also, and his account on YouTube is going to be permanently deleted. So, good for that too. Anyway, from Bill, let's get to the fun stuff. Hello Scott, thanks so much for the trade. Please don't beat me up too bad as I grew I'm as green as the grass when it comes to woodworking and instrument building. So yeah, the guy built me an actual musical instrument. Okay, this here's called a canjo. So this canjo is not much more than a toy, but I put a lot of love into making them. I hope it brings you a smile to your face. My wife Kathy and I love your videos. Thank you, Kathy. Appreciate it, honey. And Bill, honey. Appreciate you too, buddy. You're an awesome picker and one funny mofo. Thanks again, Bill. also known as little anonymity here. Plus his dog, I'm not going to mention the dog's name out of anonymity too, loves you also, and she's my co-builder. She eats 75% of the spam. You guys are what? Well, let's show you. The lovely dog eats the spam. Yeah, you know spam. But attached to the spam, what is it? Look at there. It's a ball. Yep. Travels through the can via inside here. So that's your resonating acoustic chamber there. Here's your wood. Back of the neck, supported, beefed up, not just a stick that's going to break. We've got some major Yngwie Malmsteen stuff going on here, so it's been scalloped. Okay, hey, we got frets, and they are in all kinds of wacky places. Why? To be impossible to play wrong notes. And one tuning peg. That's right, it's a one-string canjo. So it's a can that sounds kind of like a banjo. Okay, now this thing is great. I have not retuned it since it got here, Bill, and I found it to be perfect. Okay, so let me see if I can, I don't have this turned on, I've just got it sitting on out here, my Johnson amp, ready to get my rig set up for the new band. And again, for those guys, I'll go back to them one last time, but since they don't like my kind of music, the two I mentioned earlier, that's right, they can kiss my country ass. Yeah, a couple heavy metal players just giving me shit because they don't know anything about anything, so be it. Anyway, so I'm going to play it without a pick, anything. Again, one string, the canjo from Bill here. Check it out. Okay, so you can... You could do some Pretenders. Remember Chrissy Hines? Okay, so the way the frets are all placed, you know, there's no second fret, there's no fourth fret, there's no sixth fret, no eighth fret, and so on. Now a seventh, flat of seventh, major seventh, octave, and now another second. So you've got the one blue note in there, this one, which is the major seventh. So you go from a 2 to a 4, but there is no 3, but of course you can get there. Go from the 2. Okay, so you can, there's room, because the string is in the middle, you can bend the notes. So you can get right in there. Okay, so how cool, huh? Eagles. I like the way your sparkling earrings lay. Just such a cool little thing. So I'm going to have a ball with this. I think I got... The lion sleeps tonight. In my bunghole, my mighty bunghole. Okay, so the canjo, and it's a beautiful thing. Signed, numbered. He calls it just for fun, but I'm going to have fun with this thing, and yes, I'm going to take a picture and include it on my website as an actual instrument. And here's something I wanted to one more time to throw under Wyatt's thing. About think nothing making any difference. This is an acoustic instrument. I'm going to let you listen to this, and then I'm just going to simply press it against my body and let you hear how the tone changes. People say, no, that can't happen. But we'll just debunk that myth right here. By the microphone. Okay, so there you go. Yeah, it changes when you have an acoustic guitar laying against your body. And then when you pull it away from you, it sounds open and different. Put it up against you, it mutes out. Okay, so there you go. Another stupid myth debunked for the non-believers. Bill, you rock, my friend. Thank you so very much. How's that, folks? Now that's sure to be the hit, big time hit. So yeah, you're resonating directly through the bottom of that can, and the puppy dog eats all the spam, loves his part of the job. I wonder if he's got union wages on that pup. Bill, you guys rock. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been waiting for that one to show up. I knew it was coming. He's building it out there in the snow and waiting for the blizzard to stop so he could ship the thing. Okay, now let's find out. Okay, this real quick. I want to, where's my tool? I'm sure it's probably under one of these notes, or I have left it elsewhere. I will stand up and I will go find the thing. I left it on the counter right there. Okay. Okay. Last week, or 2 weeks ago, whenever it was, anyway, there was an order made and placed, and one of the items, a guy had sent me all kinds of great stuff: guitar cable, amplifier. Emma sent her picture. There was, oh yeah, the bouncy guitar strap. I love that thing. And anyway, I tried out this cable from South Creek Audio, and I've actually talked to those guys a few times since then, because he gave me the business card, which, if you guys don't remember, I'm going to remind you, because there are follow-ups that I do. And speaking of follow-ups, somebody let me know that Howard Stern is learning to play guitar, so I'm going to send him all my lessons, since I am the Howard Stern of video guitar lessons and such. So I think Howard and I, it's about time we met. We'll do it first on this, and then I'll call him and see if I can yak at him if he bothers to. I'll just hound the holy shit out of him until he takes my lessons instead of learning from the moron he's looking from. Again, southcreekaudio.com. Okay, these folks. Okay, I went ahead and paid for these. Why? Because they're totally worth it. They even sent me free guitar picks and so forth, and bumper stickers. Okay, again, I paid for these. These were not part of the deal. But again, my buddy, he had sent me the cables, or the one cable. What'd I do? Yep, here's one. Here's another. Here's another. Another. Yeah, here's one. Here's another. Here's another. Here's another. So I went out and bought 10 more of the exact same cables that he had sent me, and used their code, which was Facebook in all capital letters over there, to get 10% off. And again, I ordered the ones just like he sent me, with the right end plug on one end, gold plug, and this on the other end. southcreek.com, audio.com. If you guys ain't getting these for this price, yeah, you're looking at you're under 10, you're under 11 bucks, or under 10 bucks, I think, with the code Facebook, all capital letters, upon checkout. And I mean, why pay for musician's friend generic crap. You know, they call it whatever they call it, they're generic crap. When you get super high-end cable like this, it's stupid. Of course, there are pedal cables, and you can have straight ends, angled ends. You can have microphone cables. Everything's gold-ended, and so forth. If that matters to you, I do like to have the one extra 1/4 inch going with the right elbow here for some of the flying V's and other just anything, because I don't like the way they stick out of the guitars and look retarded. So that's why I got those. So 10 of them here because I need them for the new gig. And what better company to get them from after the gift I received? I've realized, of course, just like I've always said, even in my review of guitar cords, expensive versus cheap, that these are every bit as good as anything out there. And they're more durable than the junky musician's friend ones that are out there that sometimes they put on sale for their stupid deal of the day for $5 a piece. Yeah, they play and they sound relatively the same. You know, it's just what they are, but it comes down to durability at the end. So these are made extremely well. The soldering is done well. It's high-end cable, good plug, great plugs actually. So a plug for them, and I'm actually going to do a video strictly for them. So I'm not done talking about them. I treat good people very well. I treat bad people very badly because they deserve it. It's called karma. Okay, I gotta find out. And South Creek Audio, thank you again. And like I said, I 100% paid for all of that and talked to them, and they thanked me for doing the little review I did upon receiving it as a gift. It's like, that's not a review. I'll do you a real review and we'll just see where it takes us. You know, it's just good people doing things for good people. I'm getting into now the one that was so badly beaten up by the Postal Service again, and we have, holy crap, I got so much crap from somebody, from a lot of people, for having a Confederate flag and a very famous guitar from a very famous guitar player, saying I was all kinds of prejudice and stuff like, oh yeah, here, whining Wyatt yelling at me, prejudice motherfucker. It's like, I'm married to a beaner myself. He's like, he calls people beaners. It's like, they call themselves beaners. I'll call her what she wants to be called. My wife, I'm proud to have a beaner wife. Again, my lovely wife, as you guys have seen, he says she doesn't exist, but you've all met Rosie. Her dad's from Spain, her mom's from Mexico, and yeah, I'm prejudiced. Got the greatest family around. Her father had passed away before I met her, but her mother was the most lovely person ever, and she passed away 5 years ago. Last thing I am is prejudice. I call people what they are. If they're black, they are black. They are generally not African American. As far as all the other names, the N-word doesn't necessarily have to go to a black person at all. I've seen, well, I don't hold anything back, so I've seen and talked to more white niggers, just like Wyatt, than black people that I would ever even put that name on. Names are names. They're there, they're used. But yeah, Wyatt, you're a nigger. You're a dumb fucking nigger, white boy. And can't wait to see you get hauled off and taken care of. I'm going to read the letter first here from, and I know I should not feed the troll, as everybody tells me, but that boy needs to go away and needs to be shot by somebody. Hopefully himself. I told him I'd help him if he asked for it, you know, assisted suicide. There's no return address on here, so I know nothing about it, but I guess I will for a little bit. It doesn't even say what state it posted from, but I guess I'll find that out too. So it's a mystery box. I won't talk about her. Okay, and the letter is handwritten, but it's every other line, and there's about 8 pages here, so bear with me. The writing's about like this, but I can get through it the best I can. Okay, let's go to the end and find out who it's from. It doesn't say. Let me go to the page before, see if it says. It's from Chris. Wherever Chris is from, I've got his email here, but I have no idea what state, what anything. So this is from Chris. It's all I know, Chris. And okay, we'll just go on with the letter and then we'll open up stuff. It said, when I was just 2 years old, we had just moved to my grandmother's property that she sold to my dad for $5. That's always cool. Not long after we moved in, the Hells Angels decided to have a rally on the property adjacent to our 4-acre lot. So my dad gets wind of this and borrows my grandpa's .25 caliber pistol. You know, just in case. I know exactly what you mean. Mine's a .44, by the way, guys. Okay, he just wanted to be prepared if they got out of line. Our property was pretty sweet. The house was built in 1900, and they damn sure don't build them like that anymore. No doubt, my friend. The house was surrounded by woods on 3 sides and a huge field of golden, I'm going to say wheat. It's either wheat or weeds. You have golden wheat or golden weeds. That looked like wheat, so it must have been weeds. Okay, this field is the is where the rally was going to take place. So anyways, me being 2 years old and getting into everything I could, as any baby would, I went crawling into my parents' room to see what I could find. Of course, I don't remember any of this, but both my parents confirm this is true. You'll see what when I went crawling around, and then I got under my dad's bed and found that .25. Uh-oh. Well, you're still alive. We know it turns out okay. Unless something else has happened that I haven't got to. He found the pistol. Said what happened next is probably the reason my father and I don't get along too well to this day. They said I picked that gun up and crawled all the way into the dining room, aimed that thing at him and said, bang! Hey, Chris, dude, cool. I sound like Muttley, the old dog. If you guys don't know who Muttley is, look for him here on YouTube. I just did a great impression. Now I'm just wheezing because I'm old. And I didn't leave, well, I didn't have the strength to pull the trigger, but needless to say, my parents I'm missing one word, dude, that I can't see. My parents shat bricks that day. I got it. Okay. Turns out the Hells Angels decided to change venues, and they never ever had the rally. A few years later, I almost killed him again with a toy John Deere tractor he bought me. Now, if that ain't country, I'll kiss your ass, Dr. Groovy. Kiss my country ass right there. See? Karma, man. You wear the shirt, and then for some reason, then the shit comes up. Right there it is. Thanks, Chris. Okay. I was trying to figure a trade for your lessons, and I figure you probably didn't want more shitty pedals, so I figured I'd give you something different. I stopped driving over the road shortly after I'm going to say it, shortly after Sambo got in the White House. And I've had this Connex sitting in my closet collecting dust. So it actually is what it says on the... This can't be true. So I figured maybe the doctor might find some use out of it. I refuse to drive a rig for my country as long as that asshole is president. Again, we're in agreement. If and when I go back I'll get another one. It's one hell of a CB. My dad was an OTR, or my stepdad was an OTR driver. He actually ended up getting beat to death by the police down in Florida. Yep, took him out of his semi-truck and beat him to Rodney Kinged his ass, but till he died. We still don't know why. And nobody knows. Nobody's talking. Old song, fuck the police. Even if you don't use it, it will probably look cool sitting on your racks in the back, or hell, you're pretty smart. There might be a way to connect it to something musical. Oh, that could be fun. All Les Paul this thing. Meaning Les Paul was a bright man and learned how to use telephones and train tracks and everything to figure electric guitars out. Even though they were built before Les Paul. But I hadn't written a letter in a long time, my friend. My handwriting is cramping up. LOL. I also got you a heavy brass slide that you might enjoy. Cool. I love playing slide more than anything, I think, except for my ukulele. Next time I get a chance, I'll have to pick you up some awesome South Carolina, I guess that's where he's from, South Carolina barbecue sauce, and send you some. Chris, you rock, my friend. P.S. The slide is in the bubble wrap. Okay, so I will not throw that away. Check the bubble wrap, check the bubble wrap, check the bubble wrap. Where's your beat to shit thing? See, I would have missed it. Dun, 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 dun. There's some bubble wrap, bubble wrap. Here's some bubble wrap. I'm digging, buddy. If it didn't, I think I see it. That feels like it. I'm going all the way down and just going to check every little thing. Got her, buddy. Okay. So everything seems to have made it safely. It's just Postal Service screwed up as usual. Okay. So now you know the Connex was converted, but switching channels can get you, the ham on the ham, and so forth. So be careful if you use it. If you don't want it, you can easily get $100 for it, or maybe more, at a truck stop. I didn't think eBay would let you sell them converted. Okay, you rock, Dr. Groovy. That radio is a lot like you, loud and proud. Chris, thank you, buddy. I'm going to pop it open, and I'm going to pop open my slide too. I'm going to try my slide on my Canjo. And yep, this is going to be a long one because I've got more stuff from other people. And for my true friends, they don't mind here, or from the people who are like the aforementioned people who watch every single one of my videos yet hate me. This will be wacky. Wow, that's a heavy sumbitch. Check this out, folks. Okay, so we've actually got, and it's machined inside, so you can see it's different depths for whichever side fits well. I'm a middle finger wearer, so I can't wear it here, but if you want to put it on your pinky, it fits fine because of, again, I'll show it this way. It's machined in there, so it's bigger on one side than it is the other, so I would have to flip it the other side, go to the middle finger, where it actually stops flush with the end of my finger because it narrows down. It's like a narrow urethra. Ew. Okay. Freebird. That's great. Get past the foot neck. Laughing. Freebird also did this at the beginning. They were playing slide, so it's just when you hear those birds, it's just that. I can't quite get the inside here, but that's how they did the free bird sounds live using the slide. The slide feels great, dude. I'm going to try this one. I have never tried another slide since I stuck with the one that I've always tried, but this one actually feels great, and it doesn't cover up every single string, which is nice. But I mean, this will be good for a bar fight too. You know, I anticipate more of those, so I'm there on that. Let's get to Chris's stuff and everybody else's stuff. Chris, thank you so much. I am opening the Connex now just to get in so I can start having ideas while I'm going through everything else to see what is going on. And again, because my lovely friends who requested to see all this stuff get to see all this stuff, because why? I don't lie, as everybody thinks I do, and I promise I deliver. Again, check it out, folks. Dude, that's fucking fabulous. I'm sorry, folks. I'm a down south son of a bitch, and rebel flags are cool, period. So, look at that tricked out bitch. Amazing. And all the original receipts are in here. You've got the mounting stuff. It's all in here. You've got, you know, all your stuff, all your cables, everything is here. Chris, thank you, buddy. Of course, you know, everybody's lessons are on their way tonight at some point, probably long after you guys are asleep, so you'll probably get them tomorrow, because it takes forever to upload these videos, and it takes me all night to upload these things. But it is what it is, and for all those people that are still waiting for me to answer your emails, I'll get there. Again, like I said, I'm not going to leave anybody, no child left behind. So Chris, dude, thanks, man. And God, I got to go with Bill on the Canjo and play my slide from Chris. I'm going to get on the CB and talk to Teddy Bear. Come on back, trucker, and talk to Teddy Bear. If you guys remember C.W. McCall, he and oh, good lordy, how can I forget? C.W. McCall did Convoy, but it was Red Sovine that did all the other trucker songs. So don't fuck with me on country. I'll fuck you up. I know my country and I know my trucker stuff, and anybody who honestly thinks I'm a moron about anything, you got another thing coming. You're like, how come you're such a pompous ass? It's like, I'm not pompous, I just know every fucking thing. There's a big difference, folks. I didn't spend my whole life learning everything to not share it with you. Sharing is a whole different thing. If I come off that way, so be it. But, okay, next. God, that slide is badass. Okay, I want to read. Okay, we have, okay, it's from New Hampshire, right here, if you recognize your stuff. First initial R, I'm not going to read the town or the last name, so we'll find Richard. Okay, so from Richard in New Hampshire, we have something right here, and that is our trade. A handwritten letter, and whatever is in here, which we don't know yet, because we go to the letter first. I do. You have the power of fast forwarding or rewinding or skipping around with your little mouse. Okay, I have a handwritten letter on one side, and Sir Richard says, "Hi Scott, well here is your box." Wow, I'll take it. I had a lot of fun making it. It's another handmade item. These rock, except for when my table saw kicked a piece of wood back at my gut. I know what that's like, man, building wood. I build everything in this house. And man, it's some dangerous stuff. That's part of why I signed it as made by dumb motherfucker. It was my own fault and I deserved it. The box is made out of 3 woods: mahogany, black wood, and white oak. Okay, here's where wood makes a difference, because it's from the heart. See? There's a difference. Okay, I designed the lid so that you have to give it a little force to get it to slide all the way into its slot. You know how this is sounding, don't you, Richard? When you do this, it will stay closed until you want to open it. There is a pick inside the box that I made out of... Oh! This is you! This is from my Taylor guitar that I made out of cocobolo wood. My Taylor guitar is made out of cocobolo and sapwood, and then the Engelmann top, and as is the strap, is made out of cocobolo wood and sapwood. And he made me a pick out of the cocobolo wood. So I have a whole accessorized thing now for the Taylor. Nice. It is a rough blank that you can shape however you desire, and I will. I have been experimenting with hardwood picks and thought you might like one. I'm going to love one. When you send my download link, my computer is a PC, okay? In case you didn't get a chance to read my last email, which is highly possible, I have a request. If it's not too much trouble, could you let me know if you show my trade in a video? Yep, I'll be writing you later on tonight, my friend, and let you know that the video is up or is uploading. So thanks and enjoy the groovy little box. Take care, Richard, or just Rich, and I'll hide the last name. So from Rich, we already know what it is. God, you people are too cool. And again, I love all this. I'm not letting haters or anybody else, I can't say I'm not letting them affect me, but they're not going to stop me. They're just sad little people. Okay, here's my groovy little box. Okay, so here's where the side slides open, and here's when he screwed up, and built for Scott Grove by a dumb motherfucker. See, Wyatt and Dave, this is why you don't get little things like this, because you're insignificant and annoying and blah 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 blah. People realize a genuine article, no matter how pompous of an ass I may come off as, they see through that and know that I'm trying to do good for everybody. In the way that I present it, sometimes it puts people off, but so be it. We're going inside. I figured it out, dude. Okay, Rich, I'm checking out my cocobolo pick, going for my awesome Taylor. For people who don't know, the cocobolo is a Mexican wood. Same with my wife. That Mexican gives me wood, let me tell you. Dude, that's awesome. Okay, and it is cocobolo. Right there. Try to get my face out so it'll show on the grain. I've got a stupid camera. Well, actually, I'm the stupid one because I don't know how to make it not get all weird and make you seasick when I hit buttons on here. So, cocobolo guitar pick. And I will put that right in between the strings on my guitar so I won't lose it. And I'll just shape the edges just a little bit. And I will be in business. Dude, that is awesome. Rich, you rock, man. Another one of these that I read about, and he told me a little bit about what he was going to do, but he had mentioned the cocobolo, and of course you have the, I mean, the guy works right. He's doing the dovetails and, you know, things. I mean, this is real woodworking. This isn't just screwing things together. So, you know, he's dovetailing things together, so people on Antiques Roadshow, it's not Antique Roadshow, Antiques, put an S on there, would like that. Okay, so they would say, well, that is correct. Your drawers are just fine. I love your dumb motherfucker box, Mr. Grove. Richard, thank you, buddy. And I will write to you tonight with the emails and let you know that this video is being uploaded. I will actually start, I have to convert these because they're all Mac things, and then I convert them to a PC thing, which takes about an hour, but then it takes, for some reason, a couple hours to upload. I live in the sticks. Upload speeds are basically Pony Express out here still, even though we have the fiber optic cables and the blah 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 blah, and it's still, you're only at the best speed that we're allowed to get here. Still, you're running at what is it, like 56 megs on the speed, so it's really, really, really slow. They don't even offer the cable modems out here. Richard, thank you, my friend. I have to keep everything with everything so I know who sent what. My slide goes over here with my awesome Confederate CB. Okay, let's go to, we have 3 more, folks. We have this guy. I feel roundage in there, so probably some sort of coins. And we have from Jeremy in Tennessee here. This one over here is from Clay in Virginia. So we know who's coming up. And then we have Larry from Wisconsin right here. So you guys will know that your stuff is here if you see this before you get my message. Okay, I'm going to the little one first right here with Clay again from Virginia. Get away, because and if you want to know, yes, I save each and every letter. Of course, the letter is just as important to me as anything. There could be nothing else here, and I'm more than pleased with it. So it's the letters that count. Everything else is just a cherry on top. Okay, so the letters are what I'm here for. I just dig them. It's my thing. It's your thing. Do what you want to do. It's my thing. I love a handwritten letter. It's old, it's simple, like me. Okay, here's Clay, and he put his email on here. Thank you. It makes it so much easier. Oh, dude, this is cool. I'm going to this is neat. I'll show these to you and read it. Again, for people who have memories brought up by these things, hey, I understand. Number 1, I'll just show, okay, this coin here, and he will tell about it. Let me get some light, and my nerves are horrible, so I'm trying to use my other hand to show it. Okay, and the obverse, for people who don't know the name for the other side of the coin. It's not the reverse, it's the obverse. Do you learn something new? I know some people out there are going, holy crap, man, flashback, and I don't blame you. Especially here. And it's Marine Corps. From Afghanistan. Let a few of you guys soak this in so you know what it is. Take some pride in it. This kind of stuff I can't believe people actually give me. On the flip side, and on the side, I hope I can get it in. Come on, camera. Don't think of me. I'm trying to make this. Original Council of Majors Marine Corps. Okay. So there's the contents with the letter, and the letter says simply, "Hey Scott, this is a coin we had made in Afghanistan during our year deployment in hell." Man, that's, again, like I said, for you people to send me this stuff is just amazing, and I don't take it lightly. And I don't take any of this for granted and say, okay, whatever. No, I display these things proudly, and again, it amazes me what you people do for me for whatever I did to deserve any of this. Okay? Yeah, I get emotional over all this crap. Who the hell wouldn't? You have to be a monster to not get emotional from certain things. so many different walks of life out there, that so many people have way different experiences, and then you get a country who basically pisses on their veterans. You gotta be torn. You gotta wonder how great this country is to have people gladly sacrifice their life for it, and then other people to piss on them for doing so. That's got to be a major confliction when you come home. So, Clay, you rock, my friend, and thank you very much. And again, these will be with me forever. And I'll be sure they go into the hands of someone who can appreciate them when I'm gone, so not to worry. Also included is a coin from Thailand, just for the hell of it, which was the first one. Okay. From Clay, and again, his email, so I got him. So, thank you, my friend. I can't say any more than that, because that short, sweet little thing, that just says it all. Okay? Thank you, buddy. Fragile and in one piece. Fragile, fragile, fragile. Don't shake the baby! Don't shake the damn baby! I know I shouldn't do that, but I just did, and I can't take it back. So from Jeremy in Tennessee, I know there's shaken babies, and I'm gonna get letters from people whose baby has perished that way, and I am sorry, but it was meant in jest, so don't shoot the messengers. I know you shouldn't joke about that, but my mind works how it works, people. So if you are going to write me a nasty letter for that one, go right ahead. Sorry. But no, it was a joke. I know I have to put disclaimers on everything I do just because I have a odd sense of humor. This is... Oh, dude. This guy wrote to me a few days ago and asked me to send him a picture. Jeremy wrote, and he said, send me a picture of your favorite, or the guitar you like the most. And the Ibanez PS10, or Paul Stanley model, not exactly the Iceman, but the Paul Stanley model, has always been my favorite shape of guitar. It's the one I always dreamed about. They're not the best guitar of any, for me, but I've always dreamed of owning them forever, and now I own every one that was ever made. Not all of them, one of every model of PS10 that was ever made. So he is another person who is a woodworker and who likes to do wood burning. And he said, send me a picture of it. So I sent him a picture of my 1995 Ibanez PS10 LTD. And he said he would do the rest. And he did. So he, again, made me something very cool. And it's going right on the wall in my room. So this is just too awesome, dude. And I got my letter here from Jeremy. And I've got an email address. Thank you. Thanks for all the time you put into your videos. I hope you like the wood burning I did. I do all of these by drawing the pictures on the plaques I cut out and make them myself. I use a variety of wood burning tips to create the image you are looking at. I do not use any machines. It's all done with my two hands, which is fan-flippin-tastic. I love that. Just, again, I am a traditional guy in that sense that I love the letters. I love the handmade stuff. I love the passing down of things that are sacred to people and so forth. It's just great. Once again, thanks for all the time, patience, and expertise that you put into your videos, and all for all the hard work and all the honest and down-to-earth reviews you do on many different products. Thanks, Jeremy. Jeremy, this is cool. And people who know me will know this. And I'm just going to the back first, okay? Just because there's more to be read, and I'm covering your last name. I'll go ahead and leave my other stuff here. But, thanks from Jeremy 2014. Rock on, my email address. And on the front, there's my Ibanez PS10 LTD guitar. Just send him a picture of it, and look at this, dudes. So yeah, there you go. It's got a nice finish on it. And right down to the letter. Right down to the last screw in the thing. Even on the tailpiece there, the 3 screws, they are there. It's all there. He even got the truss rod cover right. That is great, man. And for anybody who thinks this is just a drawing of anything, man, the guy paid attention. Put it this way. If you look here on the bridge, all 6 saddles, the intonation is set. It's done correctly. You have your 3 sets of stair-step looking thing. If you guys know how to set intonation on your guitar, he put it in there. So it's set the same as the picture that I sent him, the intonation. The bridge saddle's in the right place, put it that way. So dude, I mean, Jeremy, that rocks, man. Thank you. I love it. Absolutely love it. That's fabulous, man. And superb work. Keep doing this. I see you have probably a router, maybe? Or did you do that by hand? You say you do it all by hand. That's amazing. And I'm ready to hang it up. All I need is, I've got plenty of nails hanging in the wall still, so I'll just pick one right over there by all the PS10s hanging on the wall. Put it right there, so proudly. And are we down to the last one? We are. Okay, so we're going to get in at just about an hour here. Okay, Larry again from Wisconsin, and it's soft. So we shall find out. And he's like, watch out, the bag's active. I feel it, buddy. So I feel where to go here. I'm very careful with the packages, unlike the post office. And if anybody wants to use this video to bitch at the post office, please feel free to do so. Again, like I say, every single transaction I've ever done with the Postal Service, DHL, UPS, FedEx, where I've sent guitars off and they've been broken, neck snapped in half while they're in an Anvil flight case being shipped off and insured and broken in half. I've never once been paid back from any of the companies mentioned. All 4 of them have never been paid back on the insurance until I had to sue them. Oh, holy shit, dude. Somebody's reading my... It don't take much to... People make fun of my clothes all the time, too. What do you expect from some guy over there wearing a KISS shirt? 50-year-old wearing a KISS shirt. How damn smart can he possibly be? It's like, good God. You know, it's like... Are you people really that way? I guess you are. Hey, I'm comfy in them, and I still support the boys, and I love my black t-shirts. Dude, he's back. I just read this email too. Oh man, you rock. And I have to take a peek. I'm sorry, I'm taking a peek at everything, folks, because this is just great. And yes, I will always... Oh, holy shit, dude. See, karma, speak of the flippin' devil. I'm going to show you one thing first. You guys are like, what? I'll show you. Larry, dude. This shirt... Oh, God, it couldn't... Yep, my size, of course. Folks, there's more stuff for people to yell at me about. That's right, the KISS Destroyer cover right there. That is flippin' awesome. And no, I do not have this one. I have not seen this particular, of course, Destroyer shirt. Now that, you know, I think that's probably my favorite pose and album cover ever. And of course, the guy who did all these animated covers is the person who's currently painting Gene Simmons guitars, available at gsx.com. And you spell Axe, A-X-E, which Gene Simmons owns the rights to. So if you call your guitar an Axe, he can actually sue you. Yeah, he bought the rights to it. I will show you the others while I'm here, and then I'll read the letters and show you some other stuff. If you guys remember, the tributes to the Ramones, the band, Sedated. Da, da, da. And I get to share the band with you. There's Larry's name. I called him by the wrong name last time. Right down here. I mean, they're using the same Ramones logo, and again, got the Hey Ho Let's Go coming out of the Eagles banner up here. But it's a tribute to the Ramones. So a Ramones cover band, Sedated. I want to be sedated. Amazing. So get out and check out. We have Derek. That's the name of the drummer in my new band. So I can remember Derek and Jeff and Larry. So again, Sedated. A tribute to the Ramones, folks. Right there. This is awesome, dude. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Back in black. Just black shirts. Love them. They're slimming. And on me, I need it. Okay, I got to share these with you because the folks that know me, stick around. The folks that want to blow me, go away. Yes, even if you're a girl, I love my wife, so don't even hit on me. I'm going to show the pictures, and then I'll read the letter. And that will be the end of this one, but thanks to all. Check it out. My lovely lady lumps. Check it out. I keep using this. I keep going back to it. For anybody who has followed me for any length of time knows, of course, I have my Hello Kitty pink square guitar and my Johnson amps everywhere because they are the shiznit. And guess who else has them? Hello Kitty. Hello Johnson. Yeah. We're talking the good stuff, man. This is awesome. And the band, and there's the Johnson over there again. So, proudly displaying the Johnson. Hey, I've got that same light rig too. Those are cool. They're like called the four. What are they called? I remember getting them from they're in every gig I do. You'll see those videos. Same light system. A nice little light thing to carry around. So I'm very much guessing Sedated here. And I have the whole letter down here to read to you, which will probably explain it. So here's the band. And I'm hoping there's going to be a website where we can go check out all the music too. That is great. Hello Kitty right there. That will get you a chick every time if you want one. You pull out the kitty, she will too. My female finger's going, you're nasty. But you're pretty. You and your flappy goiter, as what's his name, Whining Wyatt puts it. And that fat motherfucker sits there just rambling. Okay, dear Scott. Okay, let's get on this. Okay. Larry, thank you again. This is a return visit, folks. This is not the first time I've heard from him or got anything from him. He just rules. Okay, so we have 3 pages, front only, but they're full, and we'll get to them, and we'll have a good time together because that's what it's about. And I did notice. Everybody's like, what? You'll hear. Dear Scott, I'm going to print this time so you can read my handwriting better. And it looks good. Check it out. See, so it looks good. The Kiss t-shirt looks better in person than the thumbnail photo online, even though it is a tie-dye. I love the tie-dye, man, the hippie trippy stuff. It says, I really like it, and even ordered myself one. Cool. So you got it in, it's like, I want to keep it! I've done that so many times too. I get things for people, it's like, I want one too. Hope you don't already have it, and as you heard, I don't. We actually had a black t-shirt of our band, Sedated, so I'm sending one to you since black by far is the best color, exactly. For all you people who still think I'm prejudice, yes, black is the best color. You know what? In another 100 years, we're all going to be the same color. Everybody on the earth, you watch. You won't be here to see it, but then we can put all that bullshit to bed. I don't know what color we'll be, but it'll be darker than me and lighter than Kanye. Or lighter than Seal. Let's go that dark. Okay? And hopefully Stridex medicated pads will have worked out better for somebody other than Seal. Okay. A few more picks too. Yeah, I've got these. Check them out. I mean, there was a quarter bag in here, but I sifted that out already because I can't show it on camera. But it's got the band sedated and everything on here. On a whole bunch. I've actually been using the other picks too. They're laying right here on my couch where I'm practicing for the band thing again. And a few picks too. Okay, the photos enclosed was of our sedated show on February 21st, a few days ago. I know too much purple color problem from the stage lighting and being indoors taken from an iPhone. On break, I took a picture of the Johnson JM60 with my backup Hello Kitty guitar. I did finish the set using it. Cool. I did watch the review you did on the guitar, and glad you gave it a positive review. It's a great guitar. Nothing wrong with that guitar. It's great. I saw Steve Stevens of Billy Idol, band playing one in 2010 and just had to have one. They are awesome. 3 years later, finally got one. I downloaded some of the lessons and have less than a week to get the rest of them. I will do this. Anybody that runs out of time on these 2 weeks, again, just write me, say, hey, I ran out of time, and I will get to you again eventually. Again, I'm just swamped, which is fine. You'll get your stuff, which is fine. It just takes a little while now. This caught on bigger than I thought, but I'm glad that it did. It just means more people get lessons. And again, that's the bottom line. Okay? What I'm getting here is way down on the list of priorities compared to what getting stuff out to you guys, okay? So, again, you're going to have it, and just give me the time. Give me the time. I will not let you down. At first I was going to just download the guitar lessons, but I'm going to do some other ones. I hope you do them all. You'll want them. I don't even know what a dobro is. It's a lap steel, but it's acoustic. Okay? And I want to watch that plus some lap steel, so there you go. Same thing. Okay? So it's just mainly used in Hawaiian and Hawaiian stuff actually tends to go electric on the lap steels, but country stuff and bluegrass, they'll go to the dobro. But the same thing as a lap steel, and tune it to whatever you want. It's generally an open G tuning, DBG, but C6 and E7 and A minor. There's so many different tunings, but from the high string, from normally your high E string, is D, B, G. So you got your G and B like you normally have. Then you just dropping the E down to a D. Then you do it again on the next low strings. Just repeat it. Very easy. You'll love it. Actually, you're going to be hooked, dude. I can't tell you how hooked I am on these things. Now everything's slide-wise. Like I said, now ukulele is my favorite instrument to play now, and then everything to do is slide. So the lap steels, pedal steels, dobros, it's just what I've turned into. That's great. I just wanted to send you some more stuff. Yeah, this is a return visit, kids. This, he's not expecting another download, but of course he'll get him because he's got a lot. Again, this is a lot of stuff. This is 80 some gigs that I'm sending you. Okay, so over 170 hours worth of lessons, and it takes up 80 some gigs for the PC user, just under 60. I think it's 58 point something for the Mac users. Okay, different file sizes. are what they are. The Mac ones have been dumbed down just a little bit so they could all fit on a 64 gig flash drive, and we know that the flash drives never have full capacity, so something had to be dumbed down so everybody could get all of my lessons somehow on the flash drives and have them all fit, which is why they were dumbed down a little bit. Plus they were originally meant to be watched on iPhones and so forth. You upload them to your iTunes first, and then you can watch them on all your iProducts, but now people are using their Macs to watch them, and them being dumbed down and putting on 1080p 55-inch screens here, then it isn't extremely beautiful, but the lessons are there, even though the video quality isn't amazing on the Mac versions. But okay, back to this. I just wanted to send some more stuff. I am not looking for anything else in return. I know you have plenty of t-shirts, and I hope you have room for 2 more. That's what my wife keeps saying. It's like, I'll make room. Just keep making the YouTube videos on whatever you want to. I know you heard it before, but do a part 2 of Ask Doc Groove Anything, since I missed the first time. And yeah, that ended up being a 23-hour thing, and I hope that the Chapper's crew doesn't run over here and ruin that again. I tried it last time, but we'll make it again, and I'll just block everybody in the world if I have to, and we'll make it happen, dude. So yeah, we'll do it. I hope if you do, that you don't mind if I ask 5 questions for my... Oh, 1 question. Sure. I would ask them together, not spread them all out. Good, thank you. So if you don't mind, then I will try to think of something that nobody else has asked. Probably 2 music ones, 2 general ones, and then something special for the last question. I'm there, dude. Okay. The Larry screen name that came out from back around 1980. Yeah, he's got LAYYYYYYYRY for his screen name. It came around from 1980 when we were young adults or kids playing poker at my parents' house. Okay. Strip poker, hopefully there was a girl there. I have a brother named Gary. Larry and Gary. Okay, so the other brother, I can see it already, but we'll see. Well, some of the friends started calling him Gary, gay, G-A-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y-R-Y. Boy, he would get pissed, and then started in on me and called me Larry is gay. That's what he would say. Larry is gay. Just so he would get a little bit of that back. And page 3. I probably got a little pissed, but it's funny looking back now. Okay, I guess I would like a favor in return for the swag. Okay, here it comes. To tell on a video, could you please tell about what you answered in the Ask Doc Groove Anything, what you thought about people who wear their pants really low and think they're badass? Yeah, it's just like everything else. It's just retarded. Pull that bullshit up, It's like people wearing size 56 pants and cinching it up with a belt around your kneecaps and your balls are hanging out. People are just going to laugh at you, just like they laugh at anything. People laugh at people the way they looked in the 80s, the 70s, the 60s. Of course they're laughing at your dumb ass. Every possible fad gets laughed at later because it's so whatever. But, dudes, it's so long ago. So you're not a badass. You watch Cops. I watch it all the time. So you got Jerome, because they only tape the black people getting arrested for whatever reason, trying to run away from the police, and his pants keep falling down, or he trips because his belt is tight around his knees. Grow up. Pull your pants up so you can jump a fucking fence. Okay? You got to get away. You got to get away. Don't let your pants fuck you up. Okay? So if you can outrun the cops, do it. But you got to have your pants pulled up to do so. Either that or just let them fall all the way off so you can go over. But then again, you don't want your nutsack caught on a piece of razor wire, barbed wire with razors on it. So think it through. I got something over here. Okay, when you show my swag on the video. Okay. And the other one is to retell about pushing the buttons to nuke Iran, etc. I mean, I laughed so fucking hard I almost choked, passed out, and I had to catch my breath. I said back in the 80s I went to Sam Kinison, cool, and Andrew Dice Clay. in his prime. Yes. Not offended by anything. The dirtier the better. I don't get comics like Tim Allen, Jay Leno, etc. Yeah, my wife had me take her to Jay Leno. They just don't make me laugh. Thanks for everything, especially taking the time to do videos, comment on YouTube, answering emails and so forth. And like I say to everybody, yeah, I get to answer about 10% is about it, and I wish I could answer more, but I only so much time in a day, so much time in a week and a life. And stay groovy, Larry. So as far as you're all concerned, I'm done here, and thank you all so very much. Yeah, and about the nuking of everything, I would like to just push the button on the whole planet myself. You know, and just let it start over, because you lose faith in mankind until shit like this takes place. You know, it's just conflicting. You know, so it's but it just seems like we've screwed it up so bad on the earth here. Just so many people are just so sad and so messed up. But yeah, I would, if I had the button in my hand and said in the world or not, I would push it right now for sure. Just call it quits and say oops. You know, because it's a really sad place. But as you could tell, a few great people here, not because they're giving me stuff, but that's what I said on the original one. So 23 hours of that Ask Scott Grove Anything video still left up on my channel here, so go check those out. Those are actually fun, and if it wasn't for all the people who suck in the world, we could have a lot more fun doing more of them. So Larry, thanks for the shipping more stuff just for the hell of it. That's the only thing that would make me hesitate pushing that button is, you know, folks like you guys today. So once again, Scott Grove, GroovyMusicLessons.com. Again, write to me at GroovyLessons@AOL.com. You're like, I did. I know, and like I said, I will get there. And we'll do some horse trading. So that's it. Okay, and once again, fuck the haters. Okay? You guys be groovy, and thanks again for every little thing you do. Everything you do is magic. Every little just turns me on. I better stop, or I'll have to talk to Gary. Sorry, Larry. Later, guys. Bye.